Let's wholesale real estate. We're gonna wholesale real estate. If you wanna wholesale real estate, then you are in the right place. You don't need no money, you don't need no credit. It's so simple that anyone can get it. Luke's gonna teach you just how to get started. All you have to do is learn and apply it. You are in the right place. You're gonna wholesale real estate. Let's wholesale real estate. We're gonna wholesale real estate.
Let me ask you something, family. Have you ever gone all in for a week, watching videos, making calls, feeling motivated, and then 2 weeks later, you barely touched it? Not because you quit, not because you didn't care, but because the intensity faded. Today, family, we're talking about why consistency beats intensity every single time, especially in real estate and business. Welcome back to the School of Wholesaling podcast. I am your host, Luke Madeus, and this episode is for the person who doesn't need more hype. They need a rhythm that actually lasts. Now, before we jump in, if this podcast has been helping you think clearer or move with more structure, take just 10 seconds, family, and leave a review on Apple or Spotify. It really helps the show reach more people like you who are serious about building something real, not just chasing inspiration. Here's the uncomfortable truth here. Intensity feels productive. Consistency looks boring. Intensity gives you adrenaline. Consistency gives you results. Most people don't fail because they lack effort. They fail because their effort comes in emotional waves. They sprint, then disappear, then restart, then reset again. And every restart costs momentum. Now, let's be real for just a second. There's nothing wrong with feeling motivated. Motivation is a spark. But sparks don't build engines. Systems do. Consistency doesn't mean doing everything. It means doing the right few things repeatedly. In wholesaling, the people who win aren't the loudest. They're the ones who show up daily with structure. Small actions repeated compound faster than big bursts followed by silence. Even spiritually, growth works the same way. Faith isn't built in one powerful moment. It's built in daily obedience, the renewing of the mind daily. Stewardship isn't dramatic, it's disciplined. And discipline is simply consistency with intention. Knowing exactly what you're doing, why you're doing it, and continuously doing it until the result is here. Now, when I first started in real estate, I thought success came from huge moves, massive effort, long hours, the nonstop grind. What I learned later, after years and years and years of being consistent in this business, was this. The deals didn't come from the biggest days. They came from the most consistent weeks. Consistency created confidence. Confidence created calm. Calm created better decisions. You see, consistency in wholesaling looks like this. Talking to homeowners daily, even if it's just a few, analyzing deals regularly instead of randomly, following up instead of assuming, no, they won't take my offer, or no, they don't want to work with me, and tracking leads instead of relying on memory. You have to have some sort of way to track your leads, know what's going on with your people, your clients. Okay? through a CRM system. You need to have some kind of way to track that. So most certainly use systems so that your effort can compound. And listen, you don't need 12-hour days. You need repeatable days. Intensity burns energy, but consistency builds momentum. If you want consistency without chaos, tools can help. And you got to have the right tools though. Now, one of the tools I use is Deal Machine. It lets you find properties, pull ownership info, and reach homeowners directly from your phone. You can grab a free trial and free marketing credits using the link, in the show notes. By going to drivefordeals.com, or you can go to SOWcontents with an S at the end.com and grab Deal Machine right away, because tools don't replace effort, but they make consistent effort much easier to sustain. Now, if you've struggled with staying consistent, family, we've all been there. I've been there. I know what that's like. I know how you feel. All right. And I want you to know that you're not undisciplined. You're not incapable. You're not behind. You probably just didn't have a system that supported your rhythm. Consistency isn't a personality trait. It's a structure choice. Once your structure fits your life, showing up becomes natural. And sometimes the fastest way to become consistent is not doing more by yourself. It's getting guidance so that your effort has direction. Guidance doesn't slow you down. It stabilizes you. It helps you get on the fast track. If this episode is encouraging you to build a rhythm instead of chasing motivation, I want to invite you to book a free strategy call with me. Okay. On this call, we'll look at where you are right now, what your goals currently are, and map out a really realistic plan so your first deal isn't based on emotion, it's based on structure. If it makes sense to move forward together, we'll talk about it. If not, you'll still leave with clarity when the call is over. The link to book your free real estate strategy call with me is in the show notes, or you can go to SOWcontents with an S at the end.com. Remember this: intensity creates moments. Consistency creates outcomes. You don't need a louder motivation. You need steadier motion. Legacy isn't built on bursts of effort. It's built on disciplined repetition. So remember to show up, stack small wins, let momentum compound, and watch the results flow in. I will see you in the next episode. Au revoir.